So, how do you define success inside of an organization? You define success inside of an organization by the consequences produced by the behaviors of the employees inside of the organization. What are your systems? What are your processes that produce these behaviors that lead to the consequences? We're talking about your services and your products that you produce. Because if you are talking emotionally or either aspirationally about what you're going to do and you never execute on it, that's going to lead to problems. And this is one of the most important things that I can share with you about leadership. A lot of leaders, they get caught up inside of their head and they define success and they define their standards with intentional language. Those are your thoughts. Those stick inside of your head and they never execute on them. They never share their ideas or they never execute. They never ever make systems so that they can implement and operationalize them. And that becomes problematic over time. Let's say if you have an accountability problem inside the organization, we will hear things like, I want to be a more accountable leader. That's intention. And then you'll feel good about it today, but that feeling is going to be gone tomorrow. And you're still going to be inconsistent in your behaviors tomorrow because you don't have any systems. But let's say if you develop a behavioral standard, a systematic process of how you're going to execute it. Let's give an example. You create a document for accountability conversations about tasks that have been accomplished throughout the week. You sit down with all your direct reports and you say, we're going to close this out Friday morning or either Thursday evening. We want to give ourselves a little bit of variance because the world also has a vote in the fight. So that is something that is specific. That's an observable commitment by everybody on the team with a suspense date. That is a behavioral standard. You have to follow through on that. You have to be accountable to your responsibilities. Because what I've learned along the way is if I can't observe it, I can't measure it. And if I can't measure it, I can't control it nor reinforce it. And if I can't reinforce it nor control it, it's not going to hold. If I want a particular maintenance standard, or either if I want a particular systematic process on the assembly line to continue on, if I can't see the behaviors that my employees are exhibiting that are creating consequences, what's the purpose of even creating the plan if you're not going to implement it? So I ask you this and I challenge you with this. Post a behavioral comment that you're sticking to. You've created a process, something that you're holding yourself accountable to for the remainder of this week or either next week. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thanks.